Hi guys, once again. Another technique which Hiromi uses is something I call, and I love to hear it first. She uses it in a couple of songs, including Chou à la crème, her interpretation of Canon in D, and she also uses it in that last one, Sicilian Blue. Sicilian Blue is, I like to call it the Hiromi Shrine. It's a really interesting technique which she uses. I don't think anyone else is using this technique. She uses it a lot, and I use it loads now. I use it a lot because it's such a good technique. So let's have a look at it in what do you call it? Canon in D first, okay? So here, I want to get the pattern to this. It's pretty easy how to do it. You can add it to your own really quickly. So here we go. Oh, let's flop this then. Let's do that again. We can do it in C. Okay, if you're pretty new to playing the piano, two things will make this hard for you. The first thing is playing these kind of like quavers down. You must do it with your second pinky. I do it all the time. And then playing that reaching chord. Okay, and there's variations to the rule, like Sicilian Blue, she does it twice up here. Okay, so how do we do this? Let's start with Canon in C, because that's the easiest. Let's start with C. So what you need to do is find your root chord. So whatever chord you're starting off with, that's the first note you play in this pattern. So let's just doing a C chord, okay? Okay, that's what you have to do. Let's find the fifth of that note. So the fifth of that chord. Okay, so you're playing those two notes, the root and the fifth. You start with the fifth down here. Okay, and then you go up and you play the chord, and that's how you do the pattern. So I've got my seventh chord here. That's a ninth actually. You could do C, G, and then maybe the C7. So it's up to you how to do it. So, and then I want to do the same thing with G. So the fifth of G is D. So D, D, G. I play a G chord up here. Or I like doing sevenths. I'll do the A to the E to the F to the E to the D to the G. Okay? Okay, and you can improvise over that. Okay, and what she does in Sicilian Blue is just extends the chord one step further. So she does. So she splits that chord into two, and she does split the main chord into two as well. So before I was doing this, but she splits it into two, so slowly. So, and then the bottom note. Okay. Or sometimes she does. Well, sometimes what she does as well, she makes the bottom chord into a seventh. So, say you're doing a G1, you would do a D, G. She makes the second note a seventh. So it depends what she's up to. I'm sure there's loads more to it, but that's what she does mostly. And then you can improvise over it as well. Let's record that and see how it goes. Okay, let's add the left hand, let's add the right hand to that, because I'm using one hand for this. I'll show you both at the same time, but because I'm holding the camera, what can I do? And that's how you do Hiromi's solo bass lines. Well, hey, hope you've learned something new, and then plenty more Hiromi to come along.